Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to go on a little adventure as we explore the relationship between composite and prime numbers and factors. What we'll be doing is we're going to actually be factoring composite numbers into their prime numbers. And we'll see how that all works as we go on a little outer space adventure. Let's go.
Ha, ha, ha. It's Phoebe Factor. Do you think you can stop me? I'm a mighty math marauder.
Actually, I am the perfect match for a composite giant like you. And if I don't stop you, math man will. Composites like you are made up of smaller composite and prime numbers that are bonded together by multiplication operations. You are just a bunch of factor.
Maybe I am nothing more than a bunch of prime numbers multiplied together, which you call factors. But now it is prime time to show you that I'm more than you can handle.
It's time for factoring Phoebe to start dividing you up.
We'll see. Ha, 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 ha.
I hope that was interesting. It was for me. Well, boys and girls, hopefully we'll end up better than Phoebe Factor, factoring these two composite numbers. And let's begin. Okay, we have 135. That is a composite number. It's not a composite number just because it's a large number. Often people jump to that conclusion. Oh, it's a big number. It's got to have many factors. That's not always the case. There's some large prime numbers out there. But 135 is a composite number because we know that its factors are more than 1 and 35 because when we take a look at the last digit, 5, we know that any number that ends in 5 is divisible by 5. So we're going to put down 5. The question is, 5 goes into 135 how many times? It goes into 513 twice. We bring down 2 times 5 is 10. We bring down the 3. We also bring down the 5. It's 35. 5 times 27 is 135. So 5 is a prime, but 27 on the other hand is not. So I'm going to put a box around it. That represents that it's a composite number. We can still factor numbers out of it. 27, when I take a look at, first of all, in math facts, I know right away that 3 times 9 is 27. 9 is not a composite number. It is an odd number, but it's not composite because 9 can be factored into 3 times 3. But now 3 is a prime number. Its only factors are 1 in itself. So we've used a factor tree diagram to find the prime factorization of 135. 135 is equal to 5 times 3 times 3 times 3. Or another way of putting that is 5 times 3 to the third power. Now let's take a look at 720. 720 is a composite number, and what jumps out at me right away is this last digit, 0. Any number that ends in 0 is divisible by 10. So I want to say it's 10 times what? Well, it's 10 times 72. Because I know 72 times 10, I just add a 0 on the end, and that's the rule, or 72 tens is going to be 720. Both of these numbers are composite, so I'm putting a rectangle around them. I'm not done factoring them. I can still evenly divide numbers out of them. And 10, I think we've all got this memorized. 10 is 2 times 5. Yes, that is a math fact that we should all know without much deep thinking. Now 72, it ends in a 2, so I know that it is an even number and is divisible by 2. When I take 7 and 2 and add the digits together, the sum of the digits are 9, and the sum of the digits are divisible by 3. So now it's also going to be divisible by 3. But I'm going to take a look at 2 first. I'm going to say 72 is 2 times 36. And 36 is not a prime number. It's a composite number for several reasons. It's even. The sum of its digits, 3 and 6 are 9, so it's divisible by 3. So I'm going to say 36 is 3. Oh, got to put a circle around it. That's a circle. 3 times what? 3 times 12. And 12 is a composite number, so a rectangle goes around that. And 12 is 2. The factors of 12 are 2 times 6. 6 is not prime. It is a composite. And 6 is 2 times 3. And I believe I'm all primed out. So 720 is equal to, I hope I can fit this all in here. It's, how many 2's do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times, I have 2 3's, times 3 times 3. And I also have 1 5. It's also 5 is a factor. Wow. So another way of writing this is it's 2 to the 4th power times 3 to the 2nd power times 5. Okay? But here's the prime factorization of 720. It's 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. And we better stop there. I will see you later. Bye.